Hey guys, so somebody asked me if I should elaborate a little bit on what I use to kind of post-process my images and what kind of equipment I use. So if you're a little bit more of an established photographer, this is probably not for you, but if you're a little bit newer, this might point you in the right direction and kind of what you should get as far as software is concerned. So for the first thing is, people always want to know if I use Mac or PC. I actually use both. My primary computer that I edit everything on is a 27-inch Mac quad core. But when I'm on the road or when I'm traveling a lot, I actually use my PC laptop. So the whole Mac versus PC debate I really think is stupid. I really think it's just personal preference. So don't let anybody tell you or try to convince you otherwise. If you prefer a PC, use your PC. Softwares work the same on both. And I think that my Mac and my PC both have pros and cons. They also have problems, just like, vice versa. And they both have problems. So, and they both have good points about them as well. So, I don't really think that there is an issue with using one or the other. Just use whatever works for you. As far as software is concerned, I do the majority of my global adjustments on Lightroom. So that means I do my saturation, my contrast, my exposure, my white balance, my clarity, my noise reduction in Lightroom. I also do most of my cropping in Lightroom as well. I try to shoot everything right in camera so I don't have to do a lot of post-processing after the fact. But I do notice one of my biggest things that I have to work on this year is, cropping correctly in camera. I do not do that as often as I would like. I do a little bit of healing in Lightroom as well if it's a really easy healing, but the only time I really bring photos into Photoshop is when I'm doing any kind of precise editing, meaning any major cloning, healing, liquefying, or skin retouching. That's the only time I really ever bring anything into Photoshop. And I would say from a wedding, I do the majority of all my culling, my global adjustments in Lightroom. So say for a wedding, there's 600 images. There's probably maybe about 30 to 50 images that I would bring into Lightroom, which is not a lot at all, and I would say 50 is kind of a lot to bring into Lightroom. There's just bring into Photoshop. There's just no way that I could sit there and, precisely edit 600 photos. It's just not necessary and not something I want to spend my time doing. The thing is, like with Photoshop, it does take a lot of time sometimes to edit one image. I only want to spend less than 1 to 2 minutes per image, especially if I am, editing a wedding. And one of my biggest pet peeves is when people say, can you just Photoshop that? I don't think people realize how much time it actually takes, to actually go in and take out something out of a photo. It does take a lot of time, and unless the photo is super spectacular, it's just not worth my time to sit there and try to edit out, a person or something like that. So if, you're looking for an inexpensive post-processing program, then I would say go with Lightroom. It's, I think about $150 or something like that. Photoshop is obviously a little bit more, but I do think that they have a version where it's a little bit cheaper, where you don't get, all the features, but it gives you enough features to kind of start off with, which is, I think, Photoshop Elements. So you can always try that. Okay. As always, I do videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so make sure that you subscribe to this vlog. If you have any suggestions regarding vlogs, please make sure you message me. I'm always looking for suggestions. And lately, I've been a little bit slacking on the videos because I've been traveling a lot, and it's summer, so it's like wedding season and everything like that. So hopefully I will get back to doing my normal vlogs soon, and not doing these unedited ones. Although I think they're great, but I will get back to doing the normal recordings soon. Okay, so that is all for today. I will talk to you next time. Bye!